Y'all already know the vibes. Let me actually, yeah, that way. All right, y'all. What is going on? I am Goddess High Priestess Empress Alba La Pantera. Welcome all returning and subscribers. I already have some cards out here for you, just a couple. We have the Psychic Tarot Oracle message with a clarification by our beloved Rune. Okay, so as you can see from the title, Vessel of Transformation, that is you. Okay, we have here patience and planning, enduring in order to, as you saw in the title, in order to plan. And we have here the supporting message of the Empress, the rune of the Empress. This symbol could also be significant, okay? A lot of fertility is in the air. Number 8, a lot of changes are occurring right now for the collective, as y'all can feel that very much so, okay? Being at the very end and at the very beginning at one time. So being in that space, okay, of in between worlds is where we're all at right now. And it's an opportunity for you to do two things: move forward or move backwards. That's it. Either you're going to diminish yourself or you're going to expand. Feel me? We got Jupiter and Taurus right now. All right. Bringing to the forefront a lot about what brings you or what is emotional security to you based on sacred values that you have learned based off of, the way you were raised or your experiences, what you held on to, and things of that nature. So, enduring in order to give birth to creation, we have the Empress once again. Okay, as I was doing the pre-shuffle, I also saw the solar plexus popping through there, which is the third chakra. All right, another number 3, so you could be seeing a lot of 333s, and that is a sign. Welcome, Amina. Welcome, beloved. That's also a sign for some of you here right now. The number 3, 1717 is also still in effect. Y'all already know the vibes. Y'all already know the vibes. Okay, let's look a little further into this. But before we do so, we already know we're going to bring our beloved higher selves in alignment. Ashe, 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 ashe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama Universe and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my angels, spirit guides, ancestors, protectors, warriors that guide and protect me. I connect my heart and soul to the gods and goddesses that flow through me as me, for you and I collected to use our mind's eye to see. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I connect my heart and soul to my heart and soul, always in connection to the Most High. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So it is. Now, our beloved Empress out here, okay, with the Perth Ingus, the vibes pushing through here, all right, pulling through, because you are pulling in 5D nature and above into this reality, bringing heaven on earth. That's why y'all came back here. It's the age of Aquarius. It's the age of enlightenment. It's the age of you creating based off of your true life force. A lot of these situations that have occurred in your life was getting you to this space of being receptive to your unique pattern of your life force. Some powerful shit here now. All right, we're going to see what the other message is, though. We're going to see what this other message is. 407, Messiah energy coming through here again. And the very essence of creativity and the act of creating, patience and planning while you're in the very essence, collective, of creating, and the essence of creativity and the act of creating. You have here mental conflict with, wow, spiritual union. That Venus trining Uranus, got some of y'all here. Look at that, 3-3 right there, 441, 144. Mental conflict. We have here Moon in Libra, Venus in Cancer with the 2 of Cups of spiritual union. All right. So there's certain emotions you have connected to memories that has you in mental conflict. Remember, the first Let's start over. While you over here on this channel, let me tell you something here. Okay? The only law is natural law. All these other things are rules of the game, like any other game. But get very familiar with your natural laws of the universe. The very first one being that the universe is mental. Mental, man, time, goddess, receptive. You are receptive. And here we have mental conflict. So, first and foremost, if you're experiencing mental conflict, being the person that you know you are, tapping into your true life force, you have to allow that to happen. Let's rewind this. In the beginning was the word. Who's the one with the word? You. You're the one with the prayer. You're the one with the thoughts, right? Mercury, thought. You're the one with the thoughts. You're the one with the vibration of those words. So if you're at mental bliss, you've allowed it. If you're in mental conflict, you've allowed it. Clear? Okay. So you are the creator. In the beginning was the word. You are the word. That which comes there after the word. The word is basically the creation to life. It's another way of expressing the nature of light, angles, which is why words are so powerful, because they strike chords. There are certain chords in connection to each chakra, which is why it's also music is important. Lyrics connected to the music is also important. But let's talk about this message though, this mental conflict with this spiritual union, because you got it yesterday, no, the day before yesterday. Yeah, you got that message yesterday with the spiritual union. But here we have mental conflict. I'm going to see what this is. There's another card here, a new beginning. Let's do this. Let's do this. Like I said, you got two options. You're either going to diminish yourself or you're going to expand. Everything that is happening in your life right now is because you allow it to happen. Holding yourself accountable, not in the space of beating yourself up. No, that's not what we're talking about here. Absolutely not. Far from that. We don't even live in that realm. Because remember, we're talking here in connection to this cosmic heart, not that human heart energy. See, the human heart energy will have you diving into information, and then you realize the shit ain't for you because you're still in this egotistical reactive nature. We already spoke about this a couple days ago, that your greatest ability is response. This is why you have responsibilities, skill sets, putting yourself in positions or situations to develop skill sets, to develop responsibility. So much so, I don't even want to say develop. I will just, is you remembering thyself. Nothing new under the sun, right? Okay. So you're here remembering. Because the moment that you go through that birth canal, you go through the process of amnesia where you completely forget as to what it is that you're even here for. And this is what the experiences create triggers to wake that ass up. Here we got mental conflict, spiritual union, a new beginning. Patience and planning is key in this moment. Some of you are mothers about to be mothers. Some of you have to connect with your mother or connect with the maternal side, matriarch. Okay. You may have come from a lineage where the society is controlled or is governed by the matriarch, by the maternal energies, not so much the patriarch as you see here. You see? Keeping things out of balance, keeping things, not allowing it to bear fruit. You see? We have this mental conflict and spiritual union source. What is going on here? Y'all give me one moment though. I need to geez, no. All right. Give me 1 second. All right. All settled. Okay. So let's look at this. A new beginning in love for the collective. We see here patience in planning material and spiritual prosperity on its way. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Already we're here talking about six, Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy, Moon, Saturn. Okay, there goes that mother energy. Something is being revealed to you also about the maternal line, about your mother, about gifts, about abilities. Because we have this pillar here with patience, double pillar. The pillar is very significant. Also, not to look back so you don't turn into a pillar of salt. Yeah, it is. You hear me? See, these double twos. There's definitely something here between a water sign and an air sign. That's for sure. Water and air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, new beginnings. Or this just could be the areas of your life. Gemini, third house, communication, siblings, networking, traveling, short trips. Okay, Libra, balance in partnerships, growth through confrontation. This could also have something to do with the nephew for some of you. Let's see what else we got here. Then we have Aquarius, being that humanitarian, also the rebel, but it also does speak of art, being the innovator, the awakener, the enlightened one. Then you got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, fourth house energy, the home, ancestors, okay, root chakra energy, the foundation. Speaking of Scorpio, we're now looking at the way you exchange deep, intense emotions with others. And for some, that's the part where your greatest lesson tends to be in terms of the partnerships and the sexual connections that you have with people, and how important it is for you to be at a sacred space when having that form of exchange. You understand? So with the Scorpio energy could also speak of taxes, okay? The occult, big energy on the occult. We are in Scorpio season. Grand solar return to all my Scorpio. Y'all already know the vibes. I love y'all, okay? All signs, we are all it. You hear me? So 6:26 right now on the timer. Let me look at that though, because this your first time here. It's chaos magic. If you ain't about that life, beloved, let me tell you something. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Pace yourself. You feel me? 6:26, a collecting, a gathering. Okay. Okay. Let me pull another deck. Let me get another deck. Where let's grab these over here. These. Let's see this. What's the message of guidance here for the collective? Right on top of mental conflict, the fraud. Yeah, you got to let something go. That's the first message that came across, as we are aware. But right now, more than any other moment in your lifespan or existence of life, like this point that occurs in every other lifetime and lifetimes to come, is that cleansing, let go. Like you have to, they don't like. It is what we're making it to be. You're being guided to jump over any obstacles and embrace the change in your life. Truth has an expiration date, and the time is now to speak your new truths. Y'all saw that post on the community board earlier, okay? With the master of the head, Legba, and Loco, which is the emperor, the Hierophant, and the Six of Swords. The emperor, the Hierophant, and the Six of Swords. Something here about music and drums is allowing you to connect with your ancestors, some of your storytellers, story writers, songwriters, things of that nature, but something having to do with spirituality is what I'm picking up on, because this is where you're going to gain your material and spiritual prosperity, the patience and planning, because you're living out a cycle that is necessary for you to create and bring this to life. Okay, you have to experience it first in order to observe it. Show the world your voice. Acknowledge your desires and leap with faith towards what matters to you. See, here we have new beginnings. What's the message of guidance in relation to that? The deer, speed, accuracy, endurance. You're being guided to no longer stand in the shadows of fear. Again, that's another thing. Y'all already know the vibes. We taking out the vocabulary out of your system. That bullshit about doing shit in fear, fuck all that. Not over here. No, because that's going to put you in a karmic lesson of learning some shit over again. Okay? Let's do this. You're being guided to no longer stand in the shadows of fear. Begin today to allow yourself to be seen. Not tomorrow, not later, right now. Allow yourself to be seen. Some of you can do something right in this moment where it allows yourself to be seen. That has everything to do with your purpose. And your purpose is to transmute the dark into the light. Whatever that may be, however it is that is illustrated or animated through you, do you, boo. But they saying to do that shit, man. What you seek is there to be found. Take inspired action and a leap of faith towards your heart's desires. Now, inspired action, inspiration is external, motivation is internal. There's a lot for some of you that is going on around you, and you have to be mindful because it's the one thing about the what it is that you're seeing with your eyes and what you're feeling. It doesn't connect in an emotional standpoint in terms of you. What's the best way to say this so I don't have y'all twisted up over here? The Phoenix at this bottom of the deck, I'm not even gonna hold you. Literally caught my attention as I'm expressing this. But it's going into the universe not having a sense of humor. So when you're expressing something about yourself that you know you must change and you're just playing about it, you know, you're joking about it and you're doing nothing about it, you're putting more energy into doing nothing and joking about it because the universe doesn't have that sense of humor that you as the human body emotionally have or carry. So now you're seeing the importance of being still, responding to situations rather than reacting. Because the reaction is more so trying, and trying is an insult to doing. Every time you try something, you're in the space of having to make a judgment. Nothing has yet been decided on. So action cannot be taken. Or will not, forget cannot, it will not be taken because a decision has not been made, although the not doing is still in action. The Phoenix, okay, is saying here, you're being guided to remove what no longer serves you from your life. We're about to get into a Celtic spread. Yeah, we're going to have to do that. We haven't done one of those in a little bit. Let me move this back some. You're being guided to remove what no longer serves you from your life. Turn your ideas into action. For some of you, that means stepping into full-blown entrepreneurship. Archer. I kept hearing archer just now. Sagittarius season. Opportunities on your side. That was also the message a couple of days ago too. All right. So turn your ideas into action and they will transcend beyond your expectations. As you detach, because it's the art of detachment that you're coming here to remember and utilize in the most harmonious way. As you detach, doors of opportunity will begin to open and something magnificent will emerge. And this is for some of you who are still connected to a past potential. That you're still celebrating something of the past. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but it's to the extent of it's holding you back now. Because you already now, you're ready to evolve. But each time you express your words about something that you have accomplished already, you're putting yourself in the state of things that are already manifested while your intent is to manifest. So you have to bring what has not manifested for you in this physical realm out of your subconscious realm into this reality, which is also connected to your true reality of your subconscious mind. But this revolution is happening all around you and within you. That's the big Taurus energy, Taurus field. So, something magnificent will emerge. A new beginning, spiritual union, mental conflict is right now the story is saying it's only going to get better. So the choice now is to be a part, be connected to all that is well, or still be connected to something of the past while things are going well for you. So an example of that will be the following. You've gone through all of this healing, your spiritual journey, your meditations, things of that nature, and then you get around a group of people of the past who don't do this, and then you start to operate the way that you were before. Now, balance is key in all of this. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're doing something spiritual, don't mean balance it all out. You got the full spectrum of color and the rainbow for a reason. Don't be out here being dull and shit. You feel me? So just be mindful of your surroundings. Be mindful of the way your heart is responding, because the heart is speaking loudly right now. The heart chakra, the F note, is connected to the heart chakra. Okay? And it's going off right now. Okay? So let's get into this Celtic spread, because I want to see what this is all about. Because this can go so many ways. That's real. Where is give me one momento. One. Let's look at this. Let's get into this spread now. Is the water too loud? Let me know. I feel as though it is okay. Let's see what the message is. 2355. We got the moon and the lovers, but this also speaks of Cancer, Pisces energy. You have Gemini, but this is speaking about a decision that has to be made, showing through already. Something has to be revealed for a decision to be made possible, which is why you also have patience and planning with material, with mental conflict, patience and planning. Patience is not waiting. Patience is what you do while you wait. Okay? Patience is not waiting, it is what you do while you wait. So let's see what the message is. Look at that 7 of Pentacles once again, pulling through patience and planning. And this patience and planning for some of you is really, it could be bringing up discontent for some of you. This could have to do with work. Some of you have here self-sabotaging thoughts. Something's at a standstill, a decision. You're at a standstill. We're making a decision here. Patience and planning. I heard go to the drawing board or vision board. It could be a vision board that you have already created is what I'm getting. A vision board you have already created. 6 of Wands is where you're getting your victory from. A vision board you have already created. It may not even be in your eyesight right now around you, but something about a vision board. Let's see here. What's the current situation? We got the Seven of Cups, options, choices, dream state, however. Okay, we got Venus and Scorpio pulling through here. The occult. So in order to see through this, what's hidden, the occult has messages for you, or you could be diving deeper into the occult, which is what this message is also saying, to be patient with that process, because it's going to intrigue you. Yes, it will. But at the same time, you want to allow yourself to, read your passages, get your information, and then see what's going on in your day-to-day life that you can now incorporate what it is that you have been looking into these daily things that you're doing, and now see how the universe responds to you in terms of your synchronicities and you manifesting things at a much faster rate than you normally would in some cases. Greetings, Georgie. Patience and planning related to work is at a standstill and causing much frustration. Been unwell last few days, so grateful to be here. 2338 in London. Welcome, beloved. So we got the Seven of Cups here. Currently, there's a lot of opportunity surrounding you, okay? And it may not feel as though that's happening because of the mental conflict. Let me get one card right now for this mental conflict. Clarify that. Yeah, we got the Six of Swords coming through, which is the same message from Legba that we got earlier, which has to do with your words, being mindful of your words. And these words are not the ones that you're speaking to other people. These are the words mainly so that are happening within you, especially in the Scorpio season. So this is also a moment where you have to be mindful of what it is that you're listening to, watching, absorbing. Okay. So Source is saying here, move away from people that are mentally self-sabotaging. For some of you, that might be a challenge, to move away from people that are self-sabotaging because of the investment of time, which is an illusion. Okay. Remember, the key thing here is detachment. We already heard the Phoenix message, and that is, okay, that is the representation of Scorpio, faith, transition, spiritual awareness. As you detach, doors of opportunity will begin to open and something magnificent will emerge. But if you do not detach, doors of opportunity will continue to close and something magnificent will never emerge. Clear as day. So avoiding transformations is not what you want to do, obviously, right? Oh. So now we know that this, okay, so we got the Six of Wands and the Six of Swords. Mercury in Aquarius, Jupiter in Leo. Jupiter expands Leo creativity. If you follow your gut instinct, taking risk. When I say risk over here on this channel, renewal and source knowledge. The risk that you take has everything to do with the renewal that you have had and not taking steps connected to the past version of yourself, doing something completely new. For some of you, that's also a relationship where you still have to let go certain ways of being, thinking, feeling, or not being appreciated. But again, these are things that you allow to happen. That's all. Once you sit down with yourself and you recognize, okay, because if you're someone who is telling yourself that you have your power back, but yet still you're playing the victim, you don't have your power yet. So now let's look at this here, okay? Because we're going to get about this mental conflict, all right? And you already got the message of the Six of Swords to do so. It's in your words. Your words. There's some of you are having conversations that are literally putting you in a space that you're not even intended to be in, but it's happening. And for others, is where you're not intended to be in, and it's happening in the most prosperous way. And in others, it's not that way. Obviously, everybody is not doing the same thing here. You know what I mean? So let's see what's crossing this energy. What's the challenge here with these options with the Seven of Cups? Let's see what we got coming through here. My ears ringing. Let me get an ancestor's message. What's the message, ancestors? Lord, take charge with authority. Lord means head of household, the head on your body. Take charge with authority. Take charge of your mind. Take charge of the thoughts in your mind. Take charge of the thoughts in your brain, rather. Then we got, again, star ancestor coming through here as we're asking. The star, not star ancestors, but they coming through here. So what's the message, ancestors, for the collective? What do you have to say? We have the moon. Take note of intuitive messages that are coming through at this very moment for some of you right now. Take note of intuitive messages. Unleash the wild within. We're going to move through this. Take note of intuitive messages because it's going to break you out of this mental conflict. Trust and thrive with the stag. We also have with the Triskeli at the back of this stag's energy, which is an air symbol. Okay, take note of intuitive messages. Wait for important information. We have the oracle coming through. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right and shift your perception. Again, with the air energy, and the star ancestor is not playing out here, still coming through, popping through. Follow the voice of your soul, and speaking of words, and see from a higher perspective. Some of you are going to be moving. All right, trust your instincts on this. But before doing so, you must embrace the energy of harmony. It says peace, but it could be a piece of anything. Let's be real about these words here. You hear me? Piece of what? If you're going to speak, let's speak completely, right? All right, so let's see here. What's crossing this energy? The star. With the Ace of Wands, you know better. Whoever this is, you're at your mental conflict, but you know better. You know better. Aquarius is also here. This could also have to do with social groups, a group of people. Show me this. Clarify this energy here. With the star, that's 717. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. Disconnecting, detaching, especially from things that are not great for your health, first and foremost, that have you feeling left out in the cold. You see this Queen of Swords face, Libra energy coming through here. Ready to take someone's head off their shoulders, like, speak. Speak or forever hold that peace. For some of you, the challenge in stepping into this star factor is leaving things behind, but it don't serve you. So staying around it for whatever it is that you're feeling that is going to benefit, it's not even going to benefit you and what you're staying around it for. We have the Strength card here at the basis of your message. Speaking to the solar plexus energy, strength, courage, iron. Some of you may have to, you may have something about iron. This could even be lifting weights to gain your strength so you can be able to see what it is that you know, feel what it is that you know. It's all connected. You can't do one without the other. Nope. Welcome, Ocean Goddess. I will have to reply once my flight lands. Ooh, okay. We got the 5 of Swords that I was just holding here like this. 5 of Swords. This is here. This is Venus in Aquarius. You got 2 Venus messages coming through already. Venus has been playing a very big role with these eclipse energies. Ashe. Hold your peace, huh? But they're walking towards the water. Wow. while you're holding on, or whatever this energy is holding on to something here about holding on to words, certain words, but those words are literally an elixir for some of you here to create. You're a walking creation of the life force that is flowing through your heart, but you're holding on to certain thoughts or vibrations that no longer serve you, which keeps you looking back. What's in the immediate past? The Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment. Yeah. Holding on to is a past potential, literally, a wish fulfillment. Holding on to a past wish fulfillment while there are other fulfillments waiting for to be received by you. No, listen, whoever this message is for, what's happening is your mindset is at a standstill, and it's creating the same energy in your reality. So if you're in a space where you're starting to feel that you have to make a shift, be patient with yourself and plan. That when you do that, you'll start to see that your focus will shift, and you'll start to get super excited about life, because now you're in alignment to creating what it is that you desire. And that's the theme of this here Scorpio season. Feeling and harnessing that energy of what it is that you desire. See? Let's see what's crowning this message. Landed right on top of the star card. It is, ooh. Speaking of wait for important information, Temperance. Wait for important information about closing out a major cycle. This is some very strong alchemy, because Sagittarius, ninth house energy, is the first God house, God energy when you're speaking of the zodiac. Was at the forefront of your mind is the God energy of Sagittarius. Your mind's eye is at the forefront of this energy. I love to see this right here, especially with the current situation looking so fucking confusing. But some of you definitely need to dive deeper into the occult. Okay, this is why you're even here on this channel. You feel me? So let's talk to me some more about this. Temperance at the forefront of the mind of the collective here. We have the strategy. That's the strategy. Aquarius, that's it right here. You have the strategy, but you have to be patient. You already have the strategy. Just be patient with yourself. That's it. That's all. Because where you're going, you're already there. Talk to somebody now. Where you're going, you know you're already there. Your ass is already teleported and shit to the reality you want to be in, because you more than likely are someone who does your chariot of ascension, Merkaba meditations. You know what that side of your life is. You know exactly what that is. And I'm hearing that you're no longer going to play yourself, from holding yourself back from attaining that, because of how bizarre it may be to someone who is walking around without the activation of the cosmic heart that is fully waiting to be received and is operating behind that human heart, because that's the reason why the human heart is beating. Galactic signature wise, before we go into the card or the message of what's happening next, we have the Red Cosmic Skywalker. Today is Kin 13 day, Red Cosmic Skywalker. The tone of it, cosmic, has to do with transcending, has to do with presence and enduring. The tribe is number 13, Skywalker, which has to do with exploring, wakefulness, and space. The affirmation for Red Cosmic Skywalker: I endure in order to explore. Now, if you are a Red Cosmic Skywalker in galactic signature, this is the way you bring order to chaos. You endure in order to explore. Very similar to Virgo's energy as well. Transcending wakefulness, I seal the output of space with the cosmic tone of presence. I am guided by the power of navigation, the stars. Today is the energy of being guided by the stars, your star ancestors, angles of light, trajectories, projections that you're seeing through trajectories. Okay. We got here the 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, 1111. Divine unions are coming through. But the strategy here, let me see what's happening next with the collective. We got the King of Wands. This is big Leo, Aquarius, Age of Aquarius, Age of Leo, Golden Age energy. That's what's pulling through here. Because everything is about to be golden. It already is. You're just aligning with that love, your home, whatever it is that you're doing in terms of bringing in substance into your life. Okay, your resources to keep doing the things you love to do. Yeah. King of Wands. What's happening next for some of you? This is a masculine here. Fine. Okay. King of Wands is that one right there. Got the passion, has the creativity. All right. The muscles, the look. Got it all. And then with the King of Swords here popping through. Let me see. Show me more about this King of Wands energy for the collective. We got the 3 of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be working with the Leo or someone who is a creator online. That's what's happening next. Well, that is part of the strategy, to work with someone online or work online. Online work. We got 2 of Wands. Speaking of the pillars, patience and planning again. Okay. Patience and planning with working. Something here about working online though. This is a card of working online. And that's what's happening next here for some of you. I mean, let me grab a message of guidance from you for the gut. This is the animal spirit deck. Animalistic ways. The elk. What better than that? Ooh-wee. You got the stamina, awareness, and tenacity. Therefore, you're being guided to keep your eyes, mind, and heart on your desires. Do you hear the message? Marshal your power to follow through and break free from discomfort. Expand and stretch yourself in ways you never thought possible. You are a teacher and a student of life. Okay? Okay? Yes, indeed. Let's get one more. Shout out to the elk with that message. Ooh-wee. Then we'll see what's going on next. The advice, we got the dragonfly. Wow. Use your emotions to fly, because the dragonfly's wings has everything to do with water. It's hydraulics that are being pushed out and filling up that net of their wings that's allowing them to fly. We have beauty, versatility, spontaneity. That's also connected to Leo's energy, which Venus was in Leo retrograde for 4 months doing her thing, helping you to get to the bottom of it all. We got Venus and Scorpio coming through here. So this is about getting to the very depths of the 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 depths that blocks you from your beauty, versatility, spontaneity. You're being guided to put my right ears ringing. What's the message from the ancestors? We have shadow skin as you're becoming wiser, 4455. Messages from the ancestors and angels. What's the message here for the collective? Trust your talents in changing times. You can't make this stuff, baby, because come this winter time, it's time for you to take care of needs, lead the way. You're being connected with your pack. Some of you have been alone for too long. This is what made you weak. So you're being connected to your soul tribe, but the connection of this tribe is more so it's an infinite source or sensation. It's not a tribe that keeps you, stuck in certain ways or traditions. It's a cosmic tribe. Cosmic tribe. Because if it's not that, we don't want it. You heard me. If it ain't the cosmic tribe, me don't want it. Me don't want it. Take care of your needs. Some of you have to lead the way. This is why this leaving people out in the cold, I get it. It's part of your journey. If you're going to be the one that transforms all of this and you allow the ones that come after you not to have to deal with half of the karma and shit that you've been dealing with and breaking through, what's up? What are we doing? Dragonfly comes out. Ancestors come rushing in, telling you, trust your talents in changing times. Some of you can feel that urge where you gonna flip the script and whatever it is that you're doing. And you're not even gonna know when that even happened, because the way source, the universe is moving, because this new beginning must happen. You've been a fool for too long. You've done the lessons of the fool. Now it's time for you to become that emperor, because it's the fool that becomes the emperor. Don't get fooled now. Unless somebody tell you anything different. Because it's the fool that decides to take leaps of faith. And again, this is why I started with know your cosmic natural law. Because then you'll be able to connect to that cosmic heart. Because cause and effect, ain't no good or bad, right or wrong. In this world, in this mundane, muggle-ass world, you'll see shit like that. But when you start tapping into your power, knowing who you are, see, your reality begins to shift. The information is there. Always has been. But it's up to you to go and seek and see. That is the energy of the Sagittarius, Temperance, the seeker. I see, the mind's eye. Sees it all. I'm going to just put it this way, just from experience. What I've noticed with the IC of Sagittarius, as a Sagittarius, wherever the eyes of Sagittarius are, in connection to their higher self, you are the eyes of the infinite source. And the more tapped in you become into that knowledge, into that knowing, into that frequency, this is where you overstand. To whom much is given, much is required. But with great power comes great responsibility. And what is the greatest ability that you're ever going to have here? Is to respond. Here for it, beloved. You already know the vibes. This feels like a personal reading. You're always spot on. I'm here for all of this, because I get it. I'm not just gonna be sitting here doing this, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing what it feels, the feeling of it, and where moments that you can possibly, not really see what you got going for you, because you're still focusing on something that is no longer serving you, but some way, somehow, it shows itself in a way that it's that important. Because it starts within. As within, so without. Without not meaning not having. Without. Within. Not having. See? Let's get one more from the ancestors, because they rolling through here. We're going to get to the advice after that. So that spin up. Make plans and focus. The Shield Maiden. Get familiar with your Lilith energy. Also, right now because it's connected to the primordial energy. Make plans and focus. I have to pull one more here. What's this connection here, Shield Maiden? Wow, the wise one is right at the bottom of the deck. Feathers are going to be important signs for you. Pick them up. The sun. Because that is a gift from Ma'at to you. I just had a smell of sancocho. Great teacher. Okay, offering. You may have an ancestor that loves soup. Sancocho. Let's see here. What's the advice for the collective, beloved? The Queen of Wands, the matching pair. Come on with it. Woo! They said, get into your power. Step into your life force. Step into your purpose, because the Queen of Wands knows her purpose and does it beautifully. The life of the party. They saying, be that. You got the strength. The thing is, don't lose your strength focusing on past fulfillments when there's so much more to come. So much more to come. We got Page of Cups. This is offers or messages that are coming through, with some of you are being recognized, messages that are coming through that are heart fluttering and emotionally joyful, you know? Let's see. The Queen of Swords. You got the Queen. It's a lot of people here. First of all, hold up. There's a Libra in your environment, because we got matching pairs. There's two couples here. What just happened? What's with these two couples? Got the Aquarius, the Libra, but the Libra got a lot to say to this Leo, and the Aries is minding her business. There's some form of negotiation happening here. Show me that. What is this? What's this negotiation happening here? With the advice being the Queen of Wands, which is Aries energy, the I am that I am. Being mindful of what you say after I am. We have the Ace of Cups showing up right now. Unconditional love. This is a new love coming in. New love coming in. But what's this? What's that? What's this Queen of Swords energy? A child, a book. Okay, so this is the Seven of Cups. So some of you recently had a dream. The setting was nighttime, because they're showing me the moon and the Lover's card. So something is still in process of being revealed about your childhood, your lineage. You being a great teacher. You have a strong connection to wolves. You may want to listen to that while you're meditating or going to bed, because this could help you with your dream state or stepping into that realm and gaining the answers, clarity. Okay? That is a strategy, because that's Sagittarius realm. And then we have Father Sky, trust in the unknown. I'm telling you, there's some very big changes happening here. You just got to be patient. I'm getting, you're not waiting much longer. You don't have to. What's causing the wait is your energetic state. What's the King of Wands? The King of Wands is a meeting in the park. Number 20. This also speaks of judgment. Someone has to make a decision here. Then we have the Snake here, number 7, Queen of Wands, about a Queen of Wands, Aries energy. Some of you have to make a decision about an Aries. Some of you have to make a decision about yourself. Eight of Swords, self-sabotaging thoughts. Let me see this. This may have something to do here with the masculine energy. Playing with you. Oh boy, I ain't got time for that. Let me see something. With the Ace of Cups here, and there go the Fool. Someone knows that they weren't reciprocating the energy and that you're going elsewhere, rightfully so. Okay? Because you're no longer giving your all to something that is a lesson that you've already learned. So this could be someone talking to other people, to gaining some advice about an Aries, Queen of Wands energy, or whoever you are stepping into your life purpose. You got people from your past looking at you like, fuck, like she really doing what or he really doing what they said they was going to do. But they didn't believe in you because of time. But they don't know you like you know you. They don't know you the way you know you. Enjoy your process. Never compare yourself to anyone else's process, because you have your own alchemy to work with, to enjoy, wanna work with. You have your own alchemy to enjoy. Okay, let me get another message here. Show me the Queen of Wands. Show me the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. We have the birds. Seven of Pentacles, patience and planning. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, that's exactly the person that people thought, oh, it's taking too long, it's never going to happen. For some of you, this is a decision that you may have been working on since 2012. It's 2023. You have a lot of people that don't lost all faith in you at this point. If you didn't do what you said you was going to do in 2012, and it's 2023, quote unquote, didn't do it yet, they don't know your life. They don't know your story. They don't know your story. You came here loaded with abilities and gifts. So yes, there has to be quite the process for you to remember that. Show me the King of Swords. The Sun, which is connected to fire signs, Temperance, Aquarius, Uranus, Jupiter. Ooh-wee. Exponential enlightenment. And we have a coffin here. Something must go in order for this happiness to occur. Six, seven. That's wild, because that's what's here. Something must go because it's blocking your material and spiritual prosperity. Show me, what is this? Let me see. We have something about your childhood. Then we got the Fox. It's something about your child. There's this talent you've had, a gift you had since you were a child that you haven't used yet, but it's now time. The time is now. This has to do with the story. Some of you, there's going to be movies about you. Show me the 6, 7. 19 again. Age 19, 1919, 1199, a union. Let me see. What is 1919? Let me look at this metaphysically so we can dive deeper into this. There's two suns. There's a Tower moment. There's a Six of Swords card as well. Forest greens. Castles on mountain tops. Myrtle. 1919. I gotta see what this is. Queen Esther's Jewish name, Hadassah, which means myrtle. Okay, let's do this instead. The esoteric use of myrtle is used against deception for love spells, partners. Let me tell you something. Do whatever spell you want to do, but never do a spell. Do whatever you want to do, but going against somebody's will, I'm telling you now, that's your ass. Now let's see here. Esoteric use, myrtle against deception, was an incredibly famous plant in ancient times. It was considered a symbol of both love and beauty. A shame. A shame. A tower moment is going to make you bust a move here. So something happens that literally puts you right on track effortlessly. I love that. Especially in the moment where you're feeling mentally conflicted. We have a marriage here. Some of you, there's a proposal on its way. Ooh, but some of you gotta let something go that you think it's what you want, but you're in a land of make believe, and this shit ain't it. Whoever that is, we gonna cancel clear with that. Get about that energy, beloved. Look at that great fortune once you do. Let's see. Let's look at this some more. Wow. So the Queen of Swords in the environment, there's a partnership that is developing. It could be between a Leo and a Libra. It definitely is connected to business, though. I'm seeing here. I just place these on the table. Tell me more about the environment with the Queen of Swords. There is a conversation that brings forth a new beginning, but something is being left out in the cold. Moving on to emotionally withdraw, which was the message before. We have a new beginning here in some form of a partnership. Wow, definitely so. A new contract coming in. Tell me more about this. Two of Swords. This is where the mental conflict just came in. Literally. Same card. Mentally conflicted. Show me this. Let's get your guidance message. Let's go. Let's get your message of guidance first, okay? Let's get it. Let's get on this Empress vibes where you creating effortlessly. You living the life you want to live. However it is that you are envisioning that. Some of you got to change your vision. Especially if you stepped up in here. That you get that shit out. You feel me? Let's see. The giraffe. Use your voice. Because you know the giraffe and its long neck, throat chakra. You have the giraffe speaking of optimism, insight, and perspective. To clarify, the Queen of Swords speaking of a partnership, that there is a new beginning in your environment, but there's some form of mental conflict that is still right in this energy, and you're being guided to stand above the preconceived thoughts of lack that is not there, that is not available, or that it's taking too long. Stay grounded, keep a broad perspective, and appreciate what matters to you. Life is what you make it to be. Begin today to enjoy the process of life. Be spontaneous and allow the world to fascinate you. And speaking of digging for your information and utilizing it in your daily activities. So that way, okay, the world can continue to fascinate you. So now, We're going to the section here of hopes and fears. Show me this energy that's actually bringing in the mental conflict. What's going on here? What's the influence of that energy? Two of Pentacles, a decision. Some of you wanted to do so many things. You can, but you're connected to an energy that's causing you to feel as though you can't be multidimensional, multifaceted. Four of Cups, and not being multifaceted, not balancing out harmoniously all these different tools and resources that you have, puts you in this space of discontent and boredom. Tell me more here. Two of Pentacles. This is something also because it's taking too long. Jupiter and Capricorn, taking too long. It's not though. Look at that. Judgment, number 20, which is also connected to that Eight of Swords card, which is in the park. Some of you get out in nature, okay? Ground your emotions, ground your feelings, get barefoot, all right? Go to the water, express your emotions, take the blindfold off, turn around and recognize the shit ain't so fucking serious back there that you can actually swim in that and you be all right. You can get out of that. I know your ass hurting from sitting on that hard ass brick right there. Legs all numb. Gotta get that blood flow, get moving again with the 22. It's time to build, y'all. Jupiter is in Taurus. So what is that saying? What's expanding for you? It could, okay. What's expanding? Jupiter in the sign of Taurus. The way you are responding to your senses, what brings you emotional security. This also connects to sacred values. So if you're holding on to sacred values that are calling you to make certain decisions, this could be where you may have issues or are mentally conflicted with leaving things behind. Some of you may even feel as though you'll be exiled. No, don't even worry. Don't, man. When you are tapped into your cosmic heart, you begin to, I'm not going to say so much look for experiences like that as that, but when you see them, you celebrate because you understand its purpose. It's making you uncomfortable so you can shift because you've been sitting on this shit for too long. And what I'm getting from this, some of you are sitting on other people's words about you. It's not even true. Load yourself up with Psalm 91, Psalm 35, Psalm 7:27. And break them spells. Tailor them psalms straight to you. Tailor it that it makes sense to you. See? Let's see what the outcome is. Which is reflecting Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is the advice is here when it comes to the challenge of the star. The advice is telling you, what are you waiting on? Yes, patience and planning. But some of you are waiting to plan when you have all the tools right in front of you. You don't need to ask anybody any other questions about what you should do, when you should do, or if this makes sense. You don't need to ask anybody questions about what you are intuitively being, or the intuitive messages you're receiving between you and the universe, the universe within you, in connection to all that is. Stop and pause so you can feel and listen. Be still enough just to see if you can hear the air around you. Yeah. What's the outcome, beloved? Taking this advice to step fully into their power. Full life force. Very strong maternal energy coming in here now. You have the Nine of Swords. What's the outcome? What's the... unconditional love, supreme unconditional love, walking into the door of spirit, cleansing you soul deep, cellular deep, so that way you can walk through this portal without being mentally conflicted. Because again, you got the Ace of Wands in your environment. You got the outcome as the Ace of Cups. Those are two portals, two new beginnings. And you already had the first card telling you there's a new beginning. And for all of y'all in here, this has to do with what it is that you want to create, that you love, and love also blossoms as you're doing this. Some of you are now going to be able to experience the definition of a spiritual union. 11133. She. Cup runneth over. Venus in Cancer. Core values as it relates to your feelings, regarding your foundation. This could also have to do with the mother. This leaf is showing through here. This is a message for someone who works with leaves, tea leaves. You have an ancestor that is literally saying it's time for you and this masculine, or you and this feminine, to join powers. So they're coming in here with this new cup. Page of Pentacles. There is a message coming through. Now, within 3 weeks, for some of you, when it comes to a move, there is approval. There is approval. Yep. That's a whole yes. But also, I'm getting some of you didn't apply because you're focused on not getting it. Judgment. So you didn't move yet. You didn't make a decision yet. Maybe. You're still in a maybe. That's the mental conflict. This could even be for some of you a past relationship. Some of you are have been divorced, and you could be having questions about remarrying. But it looks amazing. I'm just going to say that it is a fruitful partnership that is coming into your life, as long as you are stepping into your purpose, because your person is going to reflect where you are at, where you stand with yourself. Are you enjoying success and happiness? Then you'll see what that feels, the feeling of that, and the environment with your partner of enjoying success and happiness. Because some of you may have been around people who were envious of your success and never really celebrated yourself because of that. But that should, there's no way. You need to get that out your life. You hear me? Exactly. You need to get that out your life. Because communication's coming in, new communication coming in. 8, fertility, rebirth, a new birth, birthing the new beginning. Yes, yes, yes. 7 of Pentacles, patience and planning, Saturn and Taurus. I'm getting piece by piece, you were given certain values. Ooh. Taurus, big Taurus right here, King of Pentacles. A lot of court energy coming through here. Legal issues. Legal matters. I'm not going to say issue. Legal matters that you may be conflicted about. Allow your mind to be free, because source is moving you through this. The universe got you. It may be taking a little long here, but don't lose your faith in this. Tell me more. Hierophant, Ace of Cups. We got the King of Cups. So what's popping through here in terms of stepping into one's purpose, they're bringing out all the kings and queens because this is the development of the emperor, the empress coming through here. The Hierophant is here. So there is a higher level of commitment on the rise here. On the rise. We started with the moon card, and here it shows up again. It's being revealed. Show me this. King of Cups, someone who is family oriented, very intuitive, extremely psychic. And we have the Sun. 2 sons. They may have 2 sons, or you will have 2 sons with this person, or something about 2 sun cycles. Last 2 years, Scorpio. 8th house energy or Scorpio or desires, last 2 years was highly significant. And then there was a lot of in and out in that. Yeah. You felt like you felt that you were being the fool, but you were learning as you were doing taking these steps to better yourself. All this forming out in divine timing here. All of the kings have showed up. The only one that's in the deck, though, is the King of Pentacles, which is the pre-emperor. King of Cups, King of Wands, and the King of Swords is here. Five of Wands and the Six of Wands. Something is not materializing just yet because what's being wiped out had everything to do with false communication, false communicators in love, or psychic attacks. This could also be for some of you where you struggled in work and love all at once. Not laughing at you, but the shit is fucked up. But this is part of your dark night of the soul. This is the journey you have to take in order for you to work on what the true meaning of a spiritual union is. There go 2 of Cups again. Working on the spiritual union and not just physical. This is also the masculine with the King of Pentacles not showing up. This is a masculine who's retaining their semen. They're not allowing themselves to ejaculate in moments of sexual intercourse because they know how to tap into their God power. They're not here to play. They're not here to play. This is let me tell you something. Because some of you, there's things here that have been blocked out because you had to learn 7 to 9 lessons. You have to evolve from 7 to 9. Something about that too. We got the Empress. There she goes again. That's where we started. And look, you see the Emperor lurking. You see it lurking, right? Now it's starting to show up with the Queen of Cups, which is the other pair. Wow. Some of you are embodying your supreme cosmic blueprint after you encounter the 4-corner relationships of all elements in relation to your purpose and being the spiritual teacher through these spiritual experiences. And some of you have gone through some serious spiritual psychic attacks or work that has been done to you with this 9 of Swords, sleepless nights that cause you to go through the dark night of the soul, only for you to see the ways that you are to protect yourself. That's all. See, without the cosmic heart frequency, self-sabotaging thoughts. Why did it happen to me? Life is not fair. Hey. That's not what this channel is for. Things are happening for you, not to you. But again, that cosmic heart got to be activated. You hear me? Let's see here. Let's get a final message from our star family. Yeah, 733. Welcome. Oh, welcome. Oh, 120, 44. Shout out to all of y'all. We about to wrap this message up with a final message. Listen, I'm here to get you to shake this thing up, okay? Because I want to see y'all live your greatest life without limitations. I want to see all of that in the chat, in the comments, like, yo, this is happening, Tell you. What's up? What's up? You want a double mission? You ready? Light worker star seed, serve the world by being you. Not anyone else, or what they told you to be while you were growing up. Be you. You here is because you have more than enough experiences that now you're in a position where you have a choice to see things from an observing point of view, a higher vantage point. Lightworker starseeds are mission and purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time's running out and there's something they came here to do, create, or contribute. They're here to grow as souls individual mission, and also to contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way. Collective mission, Aquarius. Individual, you're looking at your sun, moon, Mercury, Venus, Mercury, Mars, that type of energy. And then you get to the collective mission from Jupiter to Pluto type of vibes. Their collective mission is often answered through a career calling or by devoting their life to something bigger. Until they remember their collective mission, it can feel as if something's missing or that they're forgetting something important. It's common for light worker starseeds to feel that they're different and that they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. Remember, water carries memory. What is your mystery? Story? The story within your water, the story within the energy flowing through you, the emotions, not his story. What is your story? Got to tap into that water within you. It's common for lightworker starseeds to feel that they're different, that they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in, or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual closet. Better get your ass up on out of there now. Because in pulling this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it even more fully. Some of you may have a 9-to-5 as well. You know what I'm saying? But know that what you're doing is being of service. Some of you know you don't have to be there. You know you ain't got to be there. But you know your mission, your collective mission, to energetically plant the seeds of that higher vibration, where whatever it is that's causing this in this type of energy of being somewhere all day, you know what I'm saying, and not feeling that pump of wanting more and more and more. Wherever you go, just make sure you are celebrated and not tolerated. Plain and simple. Go wherever you're celebrated and not tolerated. Plain and simple. All right, let's continue so we can finish this up. No rush, but we're going to finish this up. You're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it even more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan in terms of planning, being patient and planning. You don't need to have a big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all you need to do is do what lights you up. That's it. Do what lights you up. So get out of that dark night of the soul, these self-sabotaging thoughts. You already know what lights you up. And some of you know this, but you're focused on the shit that dims your light. You're around people that you have to dim your light. Or you can, if you can't be thoroughly all you don't need to be there. Real talk. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up, then you lose yourself in the doing and you light up the world without even trying. Thinking of whether you should or not. That's what trying is, because you ain't doing it yet. Final message. Starseed Soul Inquiry. Collective. How can you serve the world by being you? You know the God and Goddess that's flowing through you, the Orisha, the Loa, whichever energy you want to connect yourself to, however you want to call yourself. But you are the animated form of all that is. So now, how can you serve different worlds? Because the world is not this entire globe. There's different worlds. Now you also can hear where you're in this world, not of it, in it, not so much of it. This is also what I'm saying about this double mission, with some of you going into certain locations or being in certain positions for you to plant these star seeds to elevate the frequency. You hear me? The time is now of unconditional love. That which is not unconditional love. Adios. But over here, we're going to exercise that energy. This energy is coming out where you are mentally conflicted. Then guess what? We're going to work through this the way we just did here and push on out of it. Pull through. Forget push. Pull through. Pull through. And just focus on being of service to the worlds that you connect to by being you. You're not in service if you're not being you. I would even say, ask yourself, who are you if you're not being you? Unless you're in that state of going through the dark night of the soul, and this is where you're at. Well, you have to see that because everybody goes through different phases. Because there is a time and space for that, or phase for that. Where you do have to see what it is that you are not. And you constantly saying that you are. But if you're not, then where is this coming from? Anything anyone tells you that is not true about yourself or your truth, whatever you consider to be your truth, when I say true, it's what you've gone through. You have gone through. And the way you respond to it. You see? So that is your message. I will see y'all on the next live or video. Okay? But get out of this mental conflict. And the way you do that is by being you. Some of you are having these self-conversations about what you don't want to do. Then let me ask you something. Why the fuck you still doing it? Simple as that. Do what lights you up. Now, if the lack of success, continuously talking about that, is where you want to put your light, then do so. That's on you. That's on, do what you want to do. But you have a choice to live a life of joy, abundance, or a constant life of sin. Always missing the point. That's what that is. Always off the bullseye, like never on point. That's all that is. So all that other shit that they tell you about what sin is, let me tell you something. Anyway, I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all on the next live, as I mentioned. Doodles, baby.